Hey, this is Dawn from New Dawn Coaching and Training. Today we're gonna rack out your core and your upper body, and our goal is to get it all done in just 15 minutes. A lot of exercises that combine your abs and your upper body just to get it done because, hey, these days, who has a lot of time? You got a lot going on, right? So what you're gonna need for this workout today, a set of medium dumbbells, a long band, and a mat. So let's get started. You're gonna grab that long band, and you're gonna slide your hands through the handles. Got your knees bent, obviously, your feet are out in front of you. Now I just want you to start tall for a moment and let's get used to this band. We're gonna keep it taut the whole time. You're gonna pull back. When you come forward, it does not get saggy. Now the way I'm gonna start to combine my abs with this is to roll back and sit up really tall. So I'm rounding my back right there. I'm not trying to keep my back straight when I round back. The back goes really straight right here. Tucking the chin just a little bit. Remember, when that band goes out in front, you're not letting it get loose. And you're using your upper back right there to pull the band back. Rounding the back. Now remember, you gotta hold your stomach in when you do that. You wanna train your abs the way you want them to look. None of us want them popping out, do we? So go again. Round. Do you think you can go back any further? Let's think about 4 more total. And of course, breathe. Don't hold your breath. After we do 2 more, we're gonna quickly go into push-ups. You can either do them on your knees or on your toes. I'm gonna do mine on my toes today. So 1 more here. We're gonna quickly drop the band. Go ahead and get over to all fours. You're on your knees and your hands. Hands are a little bit wider than your shoulders. Ready, set, and we do it. Down and up. Now whenever we do push-ups, we make sure our back doesn't sag down, that we don't pike our butt up in the air, and that we keep our abs in. So down and up. Now if you're not all that strong with push-ups, you don't have to go down quite that low. Remember that. Taking it down and up. Keep on breathing. It's easy to hold your breath during these exercises, but don't do it. 3 more. Then after this, we're gonna get onto our backs with those dumbbells. 1 more. All right, push-ups done. Why don't you go ahead and grab your weights, laying down on our back, triceps and more abs. Knees in, arms up. Let's try a couple of those skull crushers first. That's what these are called. Basically, you're bending your elbows and you use those tricep muscles on the way up. Now check this out. What I'm gonna do is kick my legs out and then bring it in as I bend those elbows. 2. Now when those legs go out, keep your lower back down. Keeping the stomach pulled in where you want it to be, right? Now you're gonna choose how far out your legs should go because we don't want that low back curling off the floor at all. Extend, come back in. So you shouldn't be thinking to yourself, well, this is really easy. That just means your legs should be going out further. Belly in. I like to think about pulling that belly button area in when my legs go out. How about 2 more times? I already used those triceps a little bit on the push-ups. So this doesn't take a ton of reps. 1 more. And you're all set with that. So what I'm gonna do is bring those weights in. Next up, we're gonna kneel on the floor. 1 foot out in front. Let's say your right foot's gonna go out first. And bring those weights up right here. Shoulder pushes. So we're going straight up like that. Now we have you kneeling because you're having to do a little bit of stabilizing with your core. This also makes these weights feel harder to push up, doesn't it? So big reach out there. We're hopefully going for straight elbows all the way up. Try not to lean backwards. You should feel like you have that tailbone pulled right underneath you. Let's try about 4 more times. Palms are facing forward. A little easier if they face you, your head. Last 2, and then we do it all again. 1 more. Great. All right. Have a seat. Grab that long band again. Remember, we've got our knees bent, our heels are on the floor. Slide those hands through the handles. Starting out here. So we're gonna round first. When we sit up, that's where the band pulls back. Now the nice thing about working with bands is you get to decide how much you should work. You make it harder by sliding the hands a little bit closer together. Obviously, slide them out a little wider and make it A little bit easier on yourself if you need it. Now remember, when we round back, you don't let the stomach push out, you hold it in. So back you go. Sit up really tall. Chin can drop a little right there, but then I want it lifted up so you're looking forward. You're not cheating on that band, are you? Not letting it get saggy at all. Ooh, starting to feel it. 3 more. Think about really using your upper back right there. Last 2. Want to pull the abs in one more time here. And then we're ready for our push-ups. This is going pretty quick because we want to get a lot of work done in a short amount of time. So remember, hands a little bit wider than your shoulders. On your mark, get set, and we do it. Down and up, and 2. Now if you're feeling really strong today, you're going pretty low. Upper arms almost go parallel to the floor. Down and up. But if you're starting to get a little whooped, you're not going quite as low anymore. That'll help you get through the whole set. I'm gonna go for 5 more. You didn't let those abs pop out. Last 3. Come on now, 2 more. You can do it. 1 more. So after this, skull crushers, laying down your back. So grab your weights again. Got my weights. Remember, our knees are gonna go in. So as we bring our arms down, extend out and back up. You might feel your heart rate's going up a little bit now because we're not taking any breaks, obviously. Now, when I bend those arms, I'm gonna make sure my elbows don't spread out. And notice how the upper arms have been staying put whole time. They're not moving backwards and forward. Stay still with those. That'll really get you your triceps working. Last 6. Remember when the legs go out? Low back not leaving the floor. You ready for 4 more? Sure. I don't know what you're saying at me today. Might not be all that nice, but you'll get through it. Last 2, we're in it together. All right, so one more time. So after this, we're gonna be kneeling, doing our shoulders. Go ahead and come on up again. I'm gonna have you get your right foot forward one more time. On the last 2 rounds, we'll switch. Bring them up, straight up we go. Straight up we go. Do you feel stable? Not wobbling side to side. If you got a little bit of that going on, it's pretty normal because this is challenging your stability a little bit. That's the beauty of doing it this way. Good, keep going. Up, get those arms straight. You can do 4 more. And I bet you got 3. And 2 more. Oh, guess what? We're halfway done. All right, grab the band again. We're gonna change things just a little bit on you as far as what the arms do. Let's bring this up. Variety is good. I like variety. Keeps us from getting bored. So we're up here now. Pull down, go up. Now this time when I pull down, I'm actually gonna round back. Rounding, sit up really tall there. 2. Remember, band does not get saggy. 3. Now you're pulling down close enough to your body where you almost touch your nose on the movement. Stomach tucked. It's okay if you don't feel like you're going back quite as far anymore, because you might be getting just a touch hard. I hope so. 4. So remember, after these last 3, we're gonna do our push-ups. We transition very quick, just because we wanna get this one done and get on with the rest of your day. All right, I believe that was it with those reps. Let's get down to push-ups again quickly. Take those hands out a little bit wider. So nice to do push-ups with somebody because usually you don't do them on your own. Are you ready? Here we go. Abs still tight. Now elbows should go out to the sides of the room. When you come down, don't let them push underneath your rib cage. When we send our elbows out wide like that to the sides of the room, we recruit our bigger chest muscles, which is what we want. Keep rolling. I'm fighting to keep those stomach muscles in. How about you? 4 more. 3 more. How about 2 more? Now remember, after this one, we're gonna grab our weights, lay down again. And we're gonna do skull crushers and some more abs. I'm gonna change your legs. So go ahead and melt down to the floor. Legs up. Let's practice the legs a couple times. Forward, see that? Lowering down just enough where I'm challenged to keep my stomach in and my back down. I'm gonna do those skull crushers. Are you ready? Bend it, straighten it, just like that. Remember what we said earlier. We don't let our elbows spread out to the sides there. We'll also keep them from flaring out. And upper arms very still. Keep that back down. Are you breathing here? I sure hope so. We're gonna do about 5 more. And 4. Good. You going low enough with your legs? You feel that work? How about 2 more? And 1 more time. We can do it. So remember, with this next set coming up, we're gonna kneel and do your shoulders. Let's put the left foot out in front this time. Just changing things up to keep you all even and balanced out. You ready? Here we go. Straight up. 2. Just push them right up there. 3, no stopping. 4, 5. Now, if this isn't challenging you by now, you need to get some heavier weights because you want to be feeling it by now. Last 4. Let's go 3. Feeling, hopefully, some shoulders working. 1 more. Now, the good news after this is we just have to do it all 1 more time. So go ahead, have a seat. So where you grab your long band. We did our rollbacks and our pull downs. Remember, we're going over our head. So let's go ahead and round. Now when I sit up, let's remember pull down. And 2. Really tall. 3. And up. I want to pull that navel in right here. I don't want my band to get loose when I'm up overhead. Good. You're going to go again, rounding your back. If you try to come back with a real flat back, you could get hurt. Nobody wants to hurt their back. Woo. Come on, 4 more. Got to stay on it because we got to get this done in 15, right? Believe there's 2 more. How about 1 more time? All right. Guess what? Push-ups again. That's your last set. Doesn't that sound good? All right. Sounds pretty good to me. Hands a little wider. On your mark. Set. Go. 1, 2. Abs want to pop out. Don't let that happen. Down and up. Come on. Stay with me here. Remember what I said a moment ago, last set. All sounds good, doesn't it? Uh-huh. A little bit longer. Don't quit. I know you can do it. We got 4. We got 3. Keep the hips in line with the rest of your body. 2. 1 more. All right, so last set of skull crushers, guys. Grab your dumbbells, lay down on the floor. Like I said, we're going fast. I know, no breaks. Be so glad though when it's over. So remember, we center our legs forward as we bend those elbows. And 2. I trust you to take those legs low enough. 3. Don't let those upper arms move backwards right there. Keep on breathing. It's always at the end of the workout where you feel really, really good. I'm not one of those people who is going to tell you how great you feel right now, because let's be honest, you probably don't, especially if you're working hard. Last 4. It's always afterwards it feels so awesome. And we know this is good for us. 2 more. And after this, we got 1 more set of the kneeling shoulder presses. 1 more. All right. So go ahead and come on up. So remember, it's going to be your left foot forward. Find your stability. Hike those weights up. Here we go. Straight up. 1. All the way up. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, straighten those elbows every time. 8, remember, no leaning backwards. Now I'm gonna do 3 more. Clock says we're gonna have enough time for 1 more set of abs. Okay, so 1 more here. And I'm glad it's only 1 more set. So go ahead and sit on the ground again. Good news is there's no weights. Feet up, and send the torso and legs out and in. It might not be going all that far back, your choice. But notice we're keeping our spine rounded. We're not holding onto our legs. Our shoulders are down. Out we go, in. Remember to train your abs to stay in. Out, in. So we got 5 and we're done, okay? 5, 4, and then 3. Oh, I'm so glad there's only 2 more. How about 1 more? Good job, you're all set. Legs out, cross them. All right, so I think that came in at 15 and 30 seconds. All right, so we almost got it all done in 15. I guess if we hadn't added in that last set of abs, we would have made it in 15. Uncross, put the other foot in front. I think it felt good to do them. Lean forward. Remember what I said earlier, if your weights were not challenging you enough, go get another set. Equipment is easier to find now versus a year ago. If you have a hard time finding it, just drop me a note, an email. I'll help you out with where you can find those. So straight legs, I want you to sit really tall. Breathe in. Blow it out. You're ready for 1 more inhale, okay? Inhale up. Blow it out. And you're all done. Great job. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you again next workout.